What's going on, everybody? Welcome back today for another video. My name's Stevius, and today we've got some new details regarding Battlefield 6. Real quick, just want to throw this out there. We've had a whole bunch of new subscribers come through the channel in the last few uploads. Just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to subscribe to the channel and watch the videos and be part of this little community that we're creating here. But without further ado, let's dive right into this. There are so many new things with Battlefield 6 right now, it's hard to keep up. One of the biggest things that has been discussed is everything as far as the anti-cheat and crossplay. Those two things, I think, are the biggest things on the docket, I think, for most people who are going to be playing this game, because we're all concerned. Nobody wants to be dealing with cheaters, but of course, I think to some degree, we all need to kind of get used to the idea and expect it, that they're always going to be there. So much so that DICE has even confirmed that there's no way they can completely stop it. I give them this, that they at least have the integrity to come out and say that, other than just blowing some smoke up our rears, like, I don't know, some other company, Activision. But with that, DICE has given us something I think that we have all been asking for. At least it's what I've always seen asked for in Warzone and in Call of Duty, but Battlefield is delivering. Now, to address some recent information, there was some bad info that was put out all over X, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, and it was stating that if you turned off crossplay, the matchmaking would only connect you with other console players, and that's not correct. Charlie Intel tweeted this out on X. EA has since clarified how crossplay works in Battlefield 6. Crossplay on, players will matchmake against all platforms, but it will prioritize console players together. Crossplay off, you only matchmake with people on your platform. There is no console-only crossplay. So I guess with that tidbit of information, there's quite a few YouTubers who are going to be having to redact their videos that they recently put up yesterday. But you know, it be like that sometimes, right? Ultimately, guys, I think this is the best step that they could possibly do. I do think it would be a whole lot better if it was just console to console. I mean, you still have to worry about everyone out there who has a Cronus Zen, but at the end of the day, I guess it is better than having to go against somebody with wall hacks and aim bots and stuff like that. But you know, I'll throw this out there for the sake of peace of mind, because I realize Battlefield 6 is coming out here pretty soon. It's been a long time since we've had a recent Battlefield. I mean, it's been like 3 years now, I think, maybe even 4. And then before that, it was Battlefield 5. And in between all these games, it's been a long gap since we've had a solid Battlefield. So it's been like from 2016 to now, almost 10 years since we've had a really good Battlefield. So I realize that there's been a lot of people who are not really playing Battlefield. They've been playing things like Call of Duty. And one thing I'll throw out there just to give you a little bit of peace of mind, yes, cheaters suck. It doesn't matter what game it is. It doesn't matter what mode it is. It doesn't matter whether it's a multiplayer setting or it's a battle royale setting. Cheaters suck. They always suck. But the thing is, in Battlefield, it is far less noticeable than in something like Call of Duty. And it's just because of the sheer environment. I saw the chaos going on, the war setting, the constant barrage of so many players. It doesn't feel the same way when you're playing something like Call of Duty in a 6v6 mode. I've been playing Battlefield since Bad Company 2. And I can tell you that if someone's cheating, yes, you'll see it from time to time, but not nearly as much because of the sheer volume of the amount of players and everything going on. So it's not going to completely ruin your experience. You will probably come across somebody cheating. I guarantee it at some point. But don't feel like it's just going to ruin everything. It's not like COD where it can make or break the entire experience. Like, for example, Warzone. Warzone is crippled by cheaters. I just hope that they get it under control to some degree, because I could see the cheating problem totally ruining the Battle Royale experience for Battlefield 6. And then we have one more thing that we're going to talk about today. The devs gave an update to the class system, and they actually made a statement regarding that. And they said, do not get too comfortable with the assault and support classes. The class system has already moved well beyond what we saw in the open beta. And this came from the creative director, Thomas Anderson, at Ripple Effect Studios. Assault players in support expect to reduce efficiency in some areas, but also stronger in team play. Now, there's no telling to what exactly that means, but judging off the video that was posted today by Jackfrags, where he has all kinds of gameplay of Merrick Valley and Operation Firestorm that he just posted. Merc Music put some stuff out there of showing the new gameplay. I guess that they finally, you know, there was some gameplay in Battlefield Labs, and I guess they're now allowed to show it. But it was really cool stuff. And judging by what they've stated here and looking at those gameplays, I think we got a lot of stuff to look forward to. I think it's going to be good things overall. Because honestly, looking back at the beta, the Assault class felt kind of worthless in some aspects. I mean, it just didn't feel like it had the fulfillment, I guess, of what you would expect from a class. Like when you play the support class, you really felt complete, in my opinion. The recon class, you felt exactly complete, like a sniper. You had all the tools available to you. You didn't really feel like something was missing. And if you look at some of that gameplay that Jackfrags had shared, like there was something he was showing where the ladder was actually being used, and that is wild. You're talking about some serious flanking that you're going to be able to do when you get your hands on that ladder. And if I remember correctly, that's going to be something that we're going to see in the Assault class. So that's very awesome. Good stuff there. And we finally got to see actually some gameplay in that video of Escalation. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it's a new mode in Battlefield 6 that's going to blend the elements of Conquest and Breakthrough. It's going to be fast-paced. It's going to be an intense experience with a shrinking set of capture points that force the teams into a concentrated and final battle that's really cinematic and got some crazy stuff going on there. Really exciting. And I've always been someone who's been a huge fan of things like Breakthrough. That's one of my absolute favorite modes in Battlefield. I love Conquest, depending upon the map, but Breakthrough is really my kind of thing. So combining those two elements into one mode for me is just heavenly. Overall, guys, I think we have a lot of stuff to really look forward to as far as Battlefield 6. It's really not that long until that game gets here. What do we got here? That game comes out on what? October 10th? I think we got like, what, 3 weeks here? Let me see here real quick. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. So yeah, a little bit over 3 weeks. 3 weeks from this Friday, we're all going to be hopping in to Battlefield 6. Have you got your pre-orders ready? I want to know, guys. Drop it in the comment section. Do you have your pre-orders ready for Battlefield 6? Let's do this. I'm so excited to finally get my hands on this game and have it in my home. You know, I have to play it on in a beta setting or anything like that. But drop your thoughts in the comment section. Are you excited about the new changes? And once again, I did leave links in the subscription so you can see the videos that came from Jackfrags and whatnot. I do want to throw out there, you know, I am sorry I haven't uploaded in a minute. I know it's been about 5 days since my last upload. I do apologize. There's been, you know, just so much going on. Haven't had time to really do that. But we got some more videos in the pipeline. Definitely looking forward to sharing those with you guys. But like I said, drop it in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me at Stevious Gaming on Instagram. That's one word. Just look me up. Or you can look in the description. You can find my handle on X, formerly known as Twitter. But without further ado, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn notifications on so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And this is your boy, Stevious, signing out. And I'll see you on the next one.